Top 10 MLB starting pitchers 10 to 6 2015 edition. Happy retirement, LaTroy Hawkins. Happy retirement, Dan Herron. Happy retirement, Tim Hudson. Happy retirement, Barry Zito. Honorable mention, John Lester, a great pitcher in our game today. Number 10, Chris Sale, age 26, Chicago White Sox starting pitcher. So pretty much he's pretty much the main guy in Chicago. Um, he is definitely the main starter, and he will be pretty much his entire career. Hopefully, he stays in one team, but I wouldn't be surprised if he leaves for a different contending team that actually looks like they're going to contend. Chicago White Sox, hopefully they can get there soon, but looks like more of a team that is trying to rebuild and trying to get better every single year. But Chris Sale, I think he's needed on a championship team that needs that last puzzle for sure. Chris Sale, fantastic player, over the charts with this guy. Overall, you're looking at this guy right now, only 26 years old. He's been in the league for 6 years, and he's pretty much dominated a great portion of it with pitching. Unbelievable, just an unbelievable arm, and you can't definitely he's usually unhittable, at times. So he's great. Looking at what he's done so far in his career, he has been a four-time All-Star and AL strike leader this year, strikeout leader. I mean, a lot of strikeouts this year that he pulled off, but great overall pitcher. Looking at it right now, his contract says 2 years, $13 million. Not much for a starting pitcher that definitely should be up high on this list. That should be in terms of like up high in the league as one of the quality pitchers in the league. So he's going to get a lot of money from somewhere if it's not Chicago. You're looking at this year, what he did. He started in 31 games. He had a complete game this year. He pitched 208.2 innings. He gave up he gave up 79 earned runs pretty much. So pretty much he gave up 185 hits. But looking at it, 274 strikeouts. It's a lot. It's a monster number there. 13 wins and 11 losses. He was able to have a 1.09 WHIP and a 3.41 ERA. So overall, just a great pitcher that's almost unstoppable at times. So he's definitely got that for him. Um, as you can see, they have evolutions. Again, we look at starting pitcher. We have to look at also their batting and their fielding. This year, because in the AL, they don't really bat much. But this year, you're looking at 31 games played. He had 9 at bats. He had a hit, a run scored. He did strike out 4 times. But he had a 111 average, a 111 on base, a 111 slug, and a 222 OPS. So not the best hitter in the game, obviously. Not the best hitting pitcher neither, but I mean, he got it done for those at bats. And then his fielding was pretty good. I mean, you're looking at 7 putouts, 16 assists, 1 error, 1 double play, 958 field percentage. Not bad, but obviously those are all stats that are literally low compared to what he can do pitching. So overall on the mound, fantastic, and he definitely deserves to be on this list. Number 9, Max Scherzer, age 31, Washington Nationals starting pitcher. Pretty much he is the number one guy. Again, Nationals have a great strong pitching rotation, but he is the number one guy, and you can see there was a time in the season last year where he was dominant for 2 straight games. I was like, wow, this guy is practically unhittable. No one can touch him. And he's got moments like that he's fantastic. Obviously, he has had low lights in the season as a national last year, but he's still one of the best pitchers in the game today, right now, and definitely he's definitely made himself into a well-known face. And it all started obviously giant year in Detroit that time. Justin Verlander was I'm pretty sure he was injured for most of it, but Scherzer was wow, just fantastic overall, and he's been fantastic. And I'm telling you, they're very lucky to have Max Scherzer in that pitching rotation as Washington try to get past that NLDS. Hopefully they will because they have so much talent, but they never seem to get anywhere. Hopefully they could though soon. Overall though, his contract is 6 years, $180 million left in it. That's a lot. So he's going to be there for quite a while. Again, he's 31, so he'll be there 36, 37 years of age. He's going to be there for a while. So overall, as right now as a baseball player, he has had accolades, 3-time All-Star. He's won the Cy Young in the AL. He's a 2-time AL wins leader, and he pitched 2 no-hitters in 2015. So and clearly he had a magical moment there when he do pitch two no hitters in the same year. That was pretty fantastic to see. Overall, just a great quality pitcher that gets it done pretty much. Looking at this year, I mean, 33 games started. He was able to pull out four complete games, three shutouts, pitched 228.2 innings. He did give up 176 hits. He did give up 71 runs, but he had 276 strikeouts, 14 and 12 record, and he had a .92 WHIP and a 2.79 ERA. Overall, great pitching numbers. Fielding wise, he had 7 putouts, 22 assists, had 0 errors, sorry, 0 double plays, but he had a perfect fielding percentage. So overall, when he's out the field as a fielder, he's pretty good out there if you need him to make a catch or anything. And then batting, he did have his chance. 34 games played, 69 at bats, 4 runs scored, 15 hits, 2 walks, 23 strikeouts, had a 217 average, a 239 on base, a 217 slugging, and a 456 OPS. Overall, not bad for a pitcher. So he had a pretty good batting average there. But definitely Max Scherzer, elite starting pitcher in the league. Number 8, Dallas Keuchel, age 28, Houston Astros starting pitcher, a monster pretty much. I think he exploded in 2013 around there where we started noticing and we're like, hey, who is this Dallas Keuchel person? And right now we know who Dallas Keuchel is. He is a monster that can pitch and can hang with the big boys pretty much. At times seems like he gets batters frustrated because they can't get anything. He's got great pitches in there. He mixes it up, and just his style of play is awesome to see. It's fun to watch him, and it's fun to see how energetic he is after every single pitch. It's just really entertaining. Overall, just a great. He's a great postseason show for the postseason for sure. He's great overall, and I'm going to love to see him more often in the postseason because Houston is definitely an up and rising contending team already. Overall, his contract, he had arbitration rights this year. To avoid that, he signed a 1-year, $7.25 million deal. Not the greatest deal, but he avoided arbitration rights. Overall, it was okay. I mean, it's pretty solid, 7.25. But long term wise, Houston has to be thinking they need to sign this guy, big money. I'm thinking he's definitely a guy that deserves 150 to 175 million dollars for possibly 5-6 years around there. Just I mean the quality pitching he has performed for the team and for the city. He's uplifted the city a lot. So for sure he is valued a lot on this team. Overall, you're looking at it. He's an all-star. He's won the Cy Young, the AL Cy Young this past year actually 2015. A 2-time Gold Glover, an AL wins leader, and a Warren Span Award, a winner. So overall, he's gotten awards, he's gotten accolades, and he's gotten recognized, which is great. This year he started in 33 games. He's had 3 complete games, 2 shutouts, 232 innings of them he pitched in. He did give up 185 hits, and he did give up 64 runs, but overall 216 strikeouts, and he posted a 28 record. So 20-8 record. That's unbelievable. With a 1.02 WHIP and a 2.48 ERA, almost untouchable, pretty much. I mean, he was fantastic, and I mean, not many people can figure out what he was doing out there in the mound. Overall, 18 putouts, 53 assists, 1 error, 1 double play, a 986 fielding percentage when he was a fielder, and he did a really good job at that when he was pitching on the mound. He was able to get himself ready for that, and just he's definitely valued. And offensively, looking at what he did this year, in 33 games played, he had 5 at bats, 1 hit, 4 strikeouts. He had a 200 average, a 200 on base, a 200 slugging, and a 400 OPS. Overall, not bad for a pitcher. But Dallas Keuchel deserves to be, yes, on this list for sure. He deserves to be right down number 8 because he's still got years to him, and hopefully I see him get higher up next year. Number 7, Corey Kluber, age 29, Cleveland Indians starting pitcher. Another guy that's incredibly gifted, incredibly talented. A guy that really exploded into the scene. People knew his potential, but even I didn't really know much about him until 2014, where he just completely took it storm-wise, and he just completely ran with that Cy Young Award. Pretty much just a great pitcher at 29. I mean, 5 years in the league. I know he's going to even get better, and I mean, this is a dangerous club. Cleveland has very great pitchers, and I mean, Corey Kluber, he's at the top of his game. He's definitely the main guy there, and he deserves to be recognized for his ability. And I mean, looking at it, he's got 4 years left, $30.8 million in his contract. Still a lot of money. That still should be more money for this guy because he's got that talent of just elite pitchers in the league. Um, Overall, like I said, he's been an AL Cy Young Award winner. He's also been an AL wins leader. So overall, he's done pretty good so far. In 2015, you see he had 32 games started. He pitched 22 innings. He did allow 189 hits. He did allow 86 runs, but overall he had 245 strikeouts. He went 9-16. He did have 4 complete games. He was able to have a 1.05 WHIP and a 3.49 ERA. So overall, it wasn't as good as 2014, but he definitely had a really good year, and he was still managing his pitches well. He was doing really great. Overall fielding, when he had to field, you're looking at 16 putouts, 25 assists, had 2 double plays, a perfect fielding percentage. Overall, he was a pretty reliable defender over there. And hitting wise, he had 32 games played, had 6 at bats, struck out 3 times, pretty much a 0 all across the board. So definitely didn't really get much chance at being a hitter, but definitely great pitcher. I mean, that's all I can say. That's what matters is pitching wise. At the end of the day, he's not a hitter, he's a pitcher, and he can pitch, and so definitely deserves to be at number 7. Number 6, Madison Bumgarner, age 26, San Francisco Giants starting pitcher. You know what pisses me off more than just the Giants, just whole approach of every even year they get the World Series championship. You're looking at 2010, 2012, 2014, maybe this year. Who the fuck knows? But the other thing that pisses me off is how in the hell does Madison Bumgarner's just pitching style? How does that work? And how it frustrates me because his pitching style is so good, and it just looks like it's gonna be so bad, but it's so good that no hitter can even touch him. And I mean, you saw that shine more in 2014 when they won it all against the Royals. But I mean, let me tell you, Madison Bumgarner is one of the best pitchers in this game, bar none. He's right up there at the top 5. He's going to be in the top 5 eventually. He will be in that top 5 because he's such a dominant pitcher. No one seems to get an answer for him. He can throw the same pitches all the time, but no one's going to get an answer for him. No one can hit him. He's just that good. And it shows, but it doesn't show in the contract. 2 years, $14 million. That's not enough. They need to get him more money for sure, and hopefully that's the case. He's going to get more money because this is a bad man right here in San Francisco. Giants need this guy if they want to get more World Series titles. And you're talking about him. He's a 3-time World Series champion. He's a World Series MVP. He's a Babe Ruth Award winner. He's an NLCS MVP, a 2-time Silver Slugger, a 3-time All-Star, a Willie Mack Award winner, AP Male Athlete of the Year, and he got Sports Illustrated Sportsman of the Year. MLB records, the fact that he had 42 and 2/3 innings pitched in a single postseason in 2014 when they won it all, that's amazing. He had 2 Grand Slams by a pitcher in a single season in 2014. That's amazing. 2 career Grand Slams by a pitcher. That's tied. And he posted in the World Series era a minimum of 25 innings. He posted a .25 career World Series ERA. That's his ERA for the entire World Series since he's gotten to the Fall Classic. That's amazing. That's almost unhittable. That's untouchable. That's bar none. That's an amazing, unbelievable numbers from Madison Bumgarner. Which reminds me, this guy should be a Cy Young Award winner soon. Like he needs to be. Hopefully next year. Hopefully they get him in to being a Cy Young because this guy deserves it. Look at it. 32 games started, 4 complete games, 2 shutouts, 218.1 innings pitched, allowed 181 hits and 71 runs, but at 234 strikeouts, an 18-9 record with a 1.01 WHIP and a 2.93 ERA. Fabulous, like fantastic pitching. On top of the fielding wise, he was able to be a pretty productive fielder. You're looking at 5 putouts, 19 assists, an error, double play, a 96 fielding percentage. That's not bad. And then everyone always talks about Madison Bumgarner's ability to hit. And what did he do? In 36 games played, he had 77 at-bats, 9 runs scored, 19 hits, 2 doubles, 5 home runs, 9 RBIs, 3 walks, 27 strikeouts, a 247 average, a 275 on base, a 468 slugging, and a 743 OPS. He can do it all. He's got the offensive tools and he's got the defensive tools. And he's unbelievable pitcher, unbelievable. He's definitely right there. Number 6, fantastic, Madison Bumgarner.